Some Jumbo-Visma riders are there, and also some Ineos riders. Roglic takes the first red jersey. Brian Tarame wins the stage. Big crash in the peloton. 2 wins in the Vuelta for Jasper Philipsen. Oh, big crash of Valverde. Michael Storer takes stage 7. Jakobsen takes his second stage win. Damiano Caruso wins. Michael Storer, 2 wins in La Vuelta. Roglic crashed yesterday, bounces back today, wins stage 11.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 12th stage of the Vuelta, 175 kilometres today between Jaén and Córdoba, a stage for the daring after Primož Roglic showed his authority yesterday. 2 hills towards the finish in order to eliminate the remaining sprinters. It should be a small group fighting it out for the stage win on the line unless a strong man manages to emerge on the final climb. Teams going for stage wins and the punchers should be to the fore, riders like Magnus Cort Nielsen, so close to yesterday's stage win.
I don't know if it's better today. I think now I've been in the break 2 days in a row, and perhaps I need to take it a little bit easy now. But if suddenly the opportunity is there, I will take it today also.
It's important to have a focus in the different stage. Today it's a good opportunity for all the team.
Let's see how the things develop, because the first 60k are mainly downhill. So it will be a really fast start again. Córdoba will be around 40 degrees, so it will be really hot climbing, and the temperature, you need to cool down as much as you can.
Unlikely to be up there is Fabio Aru, who has been struggling over the last 2 days, losing more than 10 minutes yesterday. His race is surely drawing to an end, even if the 2015 champion does start the stage.
I had stomach issues and with diarrhea and vomit in the last days, in the end of last week, and I continue yesterday night and also in the morning today. So I'm here with a cycling clothing to try to start the day. Yeah, but it's not easy because I feel really empty, and I'm not good then.
As expected, the start of the stage was very fast at more than 50 kilometres an hour on average, going slightly downhill. So 60 kilometres swallowed up in just over an hour without a single break forming. They keep trying though, and 8 men are out in front approaching the final 80 kilometres. Julian Amasqueta, a breakaway specialist for Kaya Rural. Euskaltel have a rider up there in Mikel Ituria. AG2R Citroën are represented by Stan de Wolf. DSM are in the mix with Chad Hager. Sander Arme, the Belgian, rides for Quebecer Next Hash. Max van Hils represents Lotto Soudal. Sebastian Buick, the Australian for Israel Startup Nation, is also in the group. And finally, Jetse Bol has got in another break.
It's always warm, which makes it hard. More riders will try to be in a break. Check the road book well, check Google Maps well, did my research, but I've never been in Córdoba, so it's going to be first time for me.
In the peloton, several teams are helping out the red jersey team, notably Jumbo-Visma and UAE Team Emirates. The lead has broken through the minute barrier for the leading riders, still flying along at more than 50 kilometres an hour on average. The first difficulty of the day is coming up. As the climb of Alto de San Jerónimo begins, Chad Hager loses contact with the rest of the break. But the lead is growing for the 7 riders still out there, with more than 1 minute 47 kilometres from the summit. The peloton have released the pressure. The heat, the gradient and the pace make it jumpy again. Carapaz is soon left behind on the climb, and several favourites will hit the floor.
Oh, there's a crash on this right-hander, and a load of riders have gone into the ditch. Some Jumbo-Visma riders are there.
Progressively, Roglic and his teammates manage to work their way back, while Yates and several Ineos Grenadiers teammates do the same. At the front of the stage at Alto de Jerónimo, it's Mikel Iturria who goes on the attack. He picks up an advantage of a few seconds, but then is soon back in the leading group of 7. The peloton are chasing hard, with Córdoba under 30 kilometres away. The gap has dropped to only 30 seconds and the breakaway seems doomed. The riders start to sit up at the front. Though Max van Hils keeps going and has a 20-second lead on the final climb of the day, only for the peloton to react quickly. Jonathan Lastra is the first on the attack, soon emulated by Giulio Ciccione and Jaén of Alpecin Phoenix, joined by Sergio Henao and Romain Bardet in a leading quartet. 18 kilometres from the finish, the 4 men have a lead of almost 30 seconds. Bardet leads at the summit of the Alto as it reaches 14% and picks up 5 points in the best climbers race. The peloton is riding fast and chasing in the final 5 kilometres, meaning the leading quartet can almost feel the breath of the peloton on their backs.
Jaén is caught. Here goes the team of EF Education Nipo, getting ready on the wheel with Magnus Cort. They're getting ready to unleash it. Right on the wheel for De Koenig Quickstep. It looks like it is Baggioli getting set for a big sprint win here. And there's a gap back to the team of Bike Exchange. Matthews doesn't quite have it. Here goes Magnus Cort. Magnus Cort launches for the line now, making his way round to try and take it on the line. It's going to be a photograph. Who's going to take it? It's Magnus Cort. Wins another stage of La Vuelta. What a finish.
Decidedly, this Vuelta is about amazing finishes and stage doubles. Cort Nielsen was outstanding, taking the stage at Cullera ahead of Roglic. Yesterday, he was caught under 500 metres from the line as Roglic gained revenge. This time, the Dane was in the heart of the peloton and there to play his cards in the sprint. After Jakobsen, Philipsen, Roglic and Stora, a 5th rider celebrating a 2nd stage win on the Vuelta. Cort Nielsen can win in all conditions.
Even though I felt the legs a little bit from yesterday, I managed to get over the 2 climbs, and in the end, Jens Kykela, he did a very amazing job delivering me perfectly for the sprint.
A 2nd stage win for Cort Nielsen on the Vuelta in the bunch sprint. The quickest man in the field, Jakobsen, wasn't in it. Baggioli played his lone hand well to finish 2nd ahead of Matthews and Trentin. Felix Großschartner took part in the sprint and finished 6th. In the GC, no changes today as the favourites came home together. No worries then for Odd Christian Eiking, who will wear the red jersey for a 3rd day running. Cort Nielsen is in it when it comes to the point standings as he's taken 2nd from Roglic and is 66 points back from Jakobsen. He could be a big rival for the Dutchman in his quest for the green jersey. The best climbers jersey is still on Damiano Caruso's back, but Romain Bardet took 5 precious points today and the gap in the polka dot jersey standings is down to 4 points. Finally, Egan Bernal is still in the white jersey as the best young rider ahead of Vlasov. Tomorrow's 13th stage is one for the sprinters, a flat stage with no great difficulties. More than 200 kilometres, it's the longest stage of the Vuelta into Villanueva de la Serena. Cort Nielsen may have to fight it out with Jakobsen.